Perseverance and substance, one of the victims of the Kaduna train attack and abduction on the 28th of March 2022, Ajia Alima Atta, is dead. She died peacefully at home on Wednesday. Hajia Alima was born on the 15th of October 1937 and was married to a former permanent secretary in the old Kaduna state, late Halaji Yusuf Alabura Atta, an elder brother to the Oinoyi of Ibira land in Kogi State. Ado Ibrahim and the former Inspector General of Police Aliyu Atta, among others. Despite the harrowing experience she suffered in the hands of bandits, Ajia Alima was not sick before her death, as she was said to have visited a sick niece of her husband. She has been buried at the Tuduwada Cemetery in Kaduna State. Jide, may her gentle soul rest in peace.
Yes.
This was the oldest woman among those guys abducted that we kept shouting that time.
Yes, in fact, I didn't imagine that she could go through all that
survive that harrowing experience.
They made them to trek for this before they settled
wicked people.
The final place where they were kept, and they were left to the elements. It was raining. It rained on them because they were abducted in March 28th, my birthday, and they were there for many months. It was raining on them. They were
weren't sleeping well. Attacked. They couldn't have eaten anything.
They didn't have good sleep. They were, and in spite of all that,
flogging them.
This woman at that age survived it all. In fact, when they wanted to, she was insisting that they should release the rest of them. At the time when they came to free her, she was saying, how about others? She was still concerned about others. So for a woman that strong, who went through all that trekking and all that, to have survived the trauma, the harrowing experiences that they went through, and not die at that time, only to die just some days back. I felt it was like a miracle. But God is the giver and taker of life.
Yes.
So God chose his own time.
At any time.
Yes.
That it pleases
you
him.
can see that she was the former military administrator of Kwara State, Ndasu Umar. She was even sitting beside him in one of those pictures. His children are illustrious children, professors,
former IGP,
educationists. She raised her children the proper way, and you see, his son is the Waziri of Ibira land, for example.
Oh, you know it.
The Waziri, she's the husband related to the Oinoyi, the current Oinoyi, and related to Aliyu Atta, the former IG.
Yes.
So she comes from a distinguished family, and that's Ndasu Umar sitting beside her, we pray that God will console the family. In his own way. No one deserves to go through that kind of experience at such an advanced age.
GKB, they say it's Allah that gives life and take life, but the harrowing, traumatic experience that this woman went through at the age of 86, I wouldn't be surprised if that trauma still haunted her till she died. She would have stayed some years more, because how will you put a 86-year-old woman through that kind of horrific experience?
Yes, we have to understand that only Allah has answer to everything. There's a saying in Yoruba that those who will outlive a war will not die in that war. And this is what really applies to this old woman. Because if you are not destined to die during a particular turbulence, nothing will happen. You may now get home and die the next day, but you will not die during that particular problem that you are going through.
Scientifically, scientists will tell you that she's still traumatized.
In some other countries, I don't know about Nigeria, because I've not gone through it, but normally, a woman like this will have to go through counseling. for a long time
See?
because of the trauma she went through. Like I said, I don't know about our country. I cannot speak with authority whether we have the facilities or not. But in some other countries, I know a woman of this, even everybody that came out of that train,
Yes.
we
Yes,
go through
they'll still
months.
put them.
We don't even know the level of support that government gave.
Yes.
We don't know.
Are you sure? And government,
don't
That's why I cannot.
government that couldn't free them
They were
under
made to pay 100
million. So the government did not support them that time.
ones who could not pay. The ones who could not pay that
Yes,
government
those are the
arranged
last. They were the
to
last batch.
His sons, like Dr. Abdul Malik Atta, the Wazir of Ibraland, Dr. Adam Atta, Principal Lecturer at Cat Poly, Yusuf Atta, a journalist with Radio Nigeria, and the professor from ABU, I think Chemical Engineering, the one who was spokesman for the
Yes, for the group.
families of.
Yes, yes.
Oh, yes, he's also one of the sons of.
She married into an illustrious family. I know the Atta family very well. I know some of their children.
Very successful.
The first family of Ibraland, at least for the last 30 years.
We pray that the Almighty Allah will grant the family the fortitude to bear this irreparable loss.
Yeah,
She rest in- and Jannah
Fidaus.
Fidaus. Okay.